Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Darkwood. Thank you so much for joining me here for the 7th episode of this Let's Play of Sims 3. Here we have Liesa enjoying some salad, and then what I'd like to do is get her to get this science point. So we're going to come out here and we're going to research science. Why not? And our tree's not ready. Well, we can tend to it, so we will do that as well. What do we got going on with Buddy? I've given Buddy a little bit of a makeover. He looks a little less like Space Hamster now. But I think that's actually a good thing because he looks more like himself, which is a positive. So I don't know what I would like to achieve in this episode. It might be nice to get them married so that we can get a baby in here. We can start the sanctuary going. I think that would be really excellent. I'm just waiting for him to get out of bed. He needs to eat. And then we got to get him, well, if we get him married, that'll be a lot of points. And to win a ranked chess match, I'm actually not sure how to do that. I know we're going to have to get a chess table and chairs. And then he'll have to, I guess, contact somebody. I'll have to look into that, I think, because I've never done that. I've never done what is that Lifetime Wish that's all about chess? Grand Chess Master or whatever. Now, I didn't do anything to him other than change his hair. I made his skin. Follow him. Come on. I made his skin a little different. I've given him a wild blue skin. He had just a default EA skin, and it just wasn't very nice. I made his eyes blue and a little bit more darker, and I changed a few things in his face to make him just look a little bit more, I think, interesting than what Argus looked in the first place. And did I mention that I changed his hair? I did change his hair as well, but I didn't change his clothes. I'm just kind of like, whatever. I don't really care what his clothes are. Not in the slightest. Now, he has to get mood, logic, and research. So why not we do some research? I think we've already read this. Yes. So why don't you, after you clean this up, he's a good looking guy. He still kind of looks like Jeff, and that's fine by me because Jeff is also a good looking guy. Yeah, you read some of this now that you've done this. What is this? Medical beeper. Okay, I don't got to do anything. I'm going to sell his for $81. All right. And I'm going to keep the guitar for now, but why don't you read your medical journal? And then we're going to check on Liesa, see how she's doing. She's just practicing some science-y type stuff. Good girl, Liesa. You're going to get this point. Although I don't want to sit here and wait for you to try to get this point all day, but it says research science. Okay, for another hour, she's going to research science. Perfect. So it only has a fixed amount of time. It's not indefinitely, which is really great. Because that tends to get in the way, I think. Especially if you're trying to control so many Sims. You have to really stay on top of it. All right, you're almost done. I'm actually just going to quit you. Does that do something bad if I quit her? I don't know. Maybe she's meant to learn something from that, and that's why it has a certain, like a set amount of time. I like that at this point we only have one something to garden. Yeah, that was a sentence. Good job. Good job. So she read The Gift of Life, and to complete this opportunity, she's going to be going to work, and then that's just going to make her relationship with Argus even better, even though they're together. So it can't really get much better than what it's at now. Yeah, I would like them to get married in this episode. That would be really great. They don't really have... Well, let's look into his portrait stuff because... Whoa. Oh, he ages up in 26 days. Okay. Who are his friends? He has a vampire friend, Dante Morganth, is his best friend. His partner's Marigold. Huh. I'm wondering if it's the Marigold I created. Strange. And then, is this his child? His son. Oh, shit. Well, I broke up a family. He's not going to know his son from his first marriage. But what are you going to do, I guess? What are you going to do? Now, he needs to get a good relationship with Lawrence. How? So let's text with Lawrence a few times after he's done reading this. Not a secret admirer text. We'll send free friendly texts. 3 friendly texts. Man, the Sims in Moonlight Falls look so different. I'm so glad to see that. I love that Dante is wearing lipstick and blush. I think it's awesome. Bailey Swain. Yeah, they look so different. There's Annie Nix, our neighbor across the road. Chester Swain. Turtle. This is his puppy. Oh, he must miss his puppy. But what's her face isn't on his list. That's kind of weird. Maybe what we should do too. Oh, you can't do anything. I thought you could text babies, which is stupid because, yeah. I probably don't have to explain why that's stupid. But I don't know. Okay, maybe by the time you're done this conversation, your girlfriend is going to come up to you and it's going to be like, "Hey, baby, you want to, you know what? Let's go out on a date." They're both doing really well for energy and for mood. And it's Sunday at 5:30. Let's go out for dinner. Is there a place in town we can go out for dinner? Okay, get off the phone. Get off the phone. Your girlfriend wants to talk to you. Es muy importante. It's muy importante. Let's go and eat some food together. And then maybe get engaged. That would be whoopsie. Holy moly. Now wibs. Let's go on a date, baby. Okay. Let's go. All right. Cool. Let's chill. That's it. That's all? Well, no, let's not make that be all. I want to go out for dinner. It's been a long time since I've gone out for dinner, damn it. It's true. But in the game, they've never gone out for dinner together. What's happening? He's complaining. Yeah, that's a great way to start a date. Where's their bistro? Here's a food place. Sam's Market Diner. La 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 la. Visit Hogan's Deep Fried Diner with. Will it just automatically take him? Come on, bud. Come on. We're going on a date, man. What's going on? Why are you taking your time? Isn't he coming? Is he not coming? Hello? There he is. Finally. God, that took a while. Well, I'm going to wait for them to get to Hogan's Deep Fried Diner, and I'll be right back. So I've decided something interesting when it comes to the naming scheme of all the babies that they end up having. Because I love creating little naming schemes. I find that so fun. Oh, neither of them are really that hungry, but whatever. Sometimes you go out for dinner and you're not that hungry, but you still splurge and eat like crazy. The naming scheme that I'm coming up with, because she is a couch potato and she gets a lot of fun from watching TV, is that I am going to actually name all the kids characters from TV shows that I enjoy. So I think that's going to be really interesting. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to randomize it, because I do have a list that I've created for such endeavors, like for my Sims Let's Plays. I have created a list full of characters from TV shows that I really, really love. And I may randomize it, but at the same time, I might not. I might save that for some season of the Bloom 100 Baby Challenge. But kind of looks Greekish, eh? But yeah, I think the days have flown by and Alexi's now a toddler. He still needs a lot of caring for, but can now also learn basic sim skills like walking and talking. What he learns at this age will set the stage for his future development. Who are you? Linda Rogers. All right, they're coming out now. I know how exciting that was just to sit there and look at the building. Where'd he go? There he is. Okay, well, let's tell an inside joke. Why is he complaining? Don't complain. Amorous hug. We got to do a bunch of romantic things here, as per usual. And then once they're together, asked to forsake werewolf powers. I kind of want to do that because there's kind of no reason to do the werewolf thing. Compliment appearance. What is this? She got educated. Exploring the local halls of culture and learning may teach even the most studious individual a thing or two. So she learned some stuff inside Hogan's deep fried diner or whatever it's called. Huh. It must be like a Hard Rock Cafe where they have a bunch of shit on the walls. Talking about, I don't know, celebrities or history or something. I'm going to ask you to marry me. Get ready. Get ready, Argus. So yeah, I look forward to that naming scheme because I think that's going to be a lot of fun. And you'll get to find out what some of my favorite shows are. We don't have cable, but I watch certain things online that I really, really enjoy. And it's not too many because I'm always busy creating something, but it's really nice sometimes to just sit back and watch a show that you enjoy while knitting or whatever. Yes. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Gizzy, I love you. I love you so much. All right. Can I ask you to marry me, please? Leap into arms. Propose marriage. There it is. Get rid of the other stuff. Here we go. I'll be quiet for this moment. He creamed his pants there, I think. Oh, they're gonna get married. I'm so excited. Congratulations. Liesa and Argus are now engaged. They can get married at a wedding party, or if they prefer something a little more intimate, a private wedding. I think we are gonna have a wedding party. But I don't know at the same time because it's already Sunday night. So it's like, I kind of just want, I don't know. Maybe we will have you know what? Maybe we will. Let's ask to leave the date, and then we're gonna go home, and then you also can go home. Bouja, meet you back at home, babe. That was fun. Thanks for taking me out. That's all she gets. Oh, bless you, honey. That's all she gets from proposing marriage. I think what we're gonna, okie dokie. I guess that's his formal wear, but I don't know why he's putting on formal wear. But it must be his outerwear because that's her outerwear. I gotcha. It is autumn after all. So they are engaged. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have her go to work tomorrow for Monday. Same with him, of course, because his lifetime wish has to do with that, going to work. And Monday night, I guess we'll have a wedding party because they need to get married ASAP. And then we'll get a baby like right after it. So we got 21 days. 21 days is kind of crazy until she's an adult. And then I can't remember how long I think I have this set up to normal aging. If you do this challenge yourself or you copy anything that I do, please feel free to do as long or as short as you'd like it to be. It doesn't matter to me. Like I said in another episode, as long as you're having a good time, that's what matters to me. As long as people are happy, that's what matters to me. Say, clean the house, bud. Clean the house. What are you going to do? Well, I told you to eat, so why not you eat something? Go for it, baby. Baby. So for him, let me see her relationships. Yeah, you see, Violet's missing. And Violet's missing on his too. So who is Alexi living with? I almost feel compelled to have Alexi move in with us. But I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's funny because I'm such a decisive person. I'm so very confident in my decisions. But once, like when I'm playing this game, I find, especially if I'm recording it, I find that it is so difficult to sponge bath. Is he a slob? No. Okay. Inappropriate, maybe? Yes, Charlie. Yes, Charlie. Mama hears ya. Okay, you can put this away, and then you go to sleep. You have a nice long sleep there, darling. And he is just going to have a quick shower and then eat a little bit, which is good. He's a neat sim, so when he was washing his hands, his hygiene was like raising pretty quickly. I have not seen that before. Now, at this rate, there's nothing we can do in regards to... No, I still haven't figured out how to save the saver thing, the saver preferences. When we get a little bit more money, when we get 5,000 simoleons, then what we can do is maybe buy a street art kit, and he can learn the street art skill. It'd just be a cool thing for him to know, because you got to know more than what your job demands of you. You know, like, yeah, he's working towards this as his lifetime wish, but at the same time, like, come on. But what I may do is get I might get a chess table. I forgot what it was called for a second. I might get a chess table. And I was rethinking it. And I think what I might do when it comes to like building the house overall is I'm going to get rid of these pillars and I'm going to build out this way. And then a driveway, I can get rid of this pillar and I can put a short little driveway right here with a little car. But I don't need to do that at any point at any point soon, because we don't have any teenagers yet in the house. So it's just not something that needs to be done. So he's just doing a couple real boring things. So we're going to come back to them in the morning after because he's just going to eat and go to sleep. So we're going to come back to them in the morning and see how things are going then. Oh, it just started to rain. And we're going to wake our girlie up and get her to throw a party. Get her to plan a party. She's done work at 3 o'clock. So if we do a party maybe after dinner sort of thing, or a couple hours after that, that'll give her more than enough time. That'll give both of them more than enough time to fly home. Wedding party. Start time, she's finished at 1500. So let's say 6 o'clock. Dress code, formal, which means we're going to have to find her a wedding gown. Sound it out, Holly. You got this. Okay, so friends and neighbors. He has a friend, and this is also Argus's friend. She doesn't really have any friends. Let's invite Beatrice for sure. Lawrence. Let's invite Violet, because she might invite... I don't know why she's on the list when she's no longer in either of our relationship relationship panels, but whatever. Don't question it. Don't worry about it. Let's invite Bailey. Let's invite Chester and Sam. I mean, this is everybody. Let's just invite everybody. Why not? So the wedding will start at 1800. You should do some early preparation for the wedding, such as purchasing and placing a wedding arch with appropriately arranged seating for the big event. Maybe a buffet table too. Well, I can't do that right yet because we don't have 5,000 simoleons. So instead what I'm going to do is, whoopsie, meant to use the left and right buttons. I need you to go out here and research some science so we could get this point before you go to work. It would be really great to lock in this bio wedding cake and do that for you. How's he doing? He's doing pretty good. How about you come outside? You can't do anything here. I was hoping he could do something with that tree, like tend the garden. How about, why don't you just clean the house, bud? Because, there's really no other reason you're here. Wedding day. Sims love to celebrate this incredibly important day, with a party. Just make sure everything goes to plan. Newly engaged with a ring on the finger, vows and true love forever aren't far behind. Well, we'll pretend that in the Sims world that's true. Not totally true in real life. Can we take out the garbage? Take out the trash. And then you got nothing else to do until you start work, which is okay. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. There's not really anything he can do. Once he gets this get married, I can lock in whatever's next. And we can't buy a dryer because and we can't buy a washing machine. And I'm so glad because I do not like all of the washing machine stuff in this. Argus loves the outdoors, which means being in the great outdoors will put him in a much better mood. Why don't you... Is there anything I can do here? Go to the beach, go to the community, contemplate the meaning of meaning. Is that what he's doing? He's considering the hollowness of life. You poor bastard. Quoth the raven. Well, I guess you can just sit outside and get soaked, Argus, while you're waiting. Time. It doesn't exist. Yet it goes faster and faster all the time. While you're waiting for your car. Hopefully she'll get this. Oh, the fall festival. That means we also have to go to the fall festival today. Shit. The fall festival's made its way to town, setting up just in time to get everyone in the mood for spooky day. Don your best costume and come celebrate with us, won't you? Try your I don't know why this is in like Scottish. Try your luck. The pie eating contest and apple bobbing tank o' wheat. None of the other ones are like that. If competition doesn't strike your fancy, grab a City Slickers portion and watch from the sidelines. So maybe that's meant to be all country-ish. A trip through the haunted house may just leave you a changed sim. Literally. Cap it all off with a stroll through the pumpkin patch to pick yourself out a carving pumpkin fresh from the farm. I don't know what that's about. Like, yes, you need... Oh, she's done anyway. Almost. Go to worky work. Go to worky work. Go. Go. Who is this? Oh, that's the male person. The male person. Well, tonight we have a handful of things we gotta do. I think what we're gonna end up doing is having their wedding. And then after that, maybe go to the fall festival, even for a couple of minutes, and we can collect some... oh, shoot, though. Shoot! Okay, this is what we need to do. But we can't be there for very long. That's the only thing. Visit the Erie Autumn Festival. Argus has available medical work to do. Neighborhood free clinic. To begin this work now, click the button below. You may begin this work later. We're going to map view to see all available work. Well, we'll do it in a bit, I think. Yes. Already it's like too much for me. It's like too many people in the house, too many demands. Not really. I mean, sort of. Just a teeny tiny, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Just a teeny tiny bit. But you work hard, and then we're going to go to the Erie Autumn Festival. And we have to go, all of us. And I would prefer to get it done with just the two of us, because tomorrow, after we get married, the boss, Argus, is glad you took the time to read The Gift of Life. Reading is never a waste of time. Your boss has improved your job performance, and it seems the two of you have grown a bit closer as a result of your efforts. Well, I hope so, because we're getting married in about 8 hours. So if she can go to the festival afterwards, I'm going to send him to the festival as well, because they got to go together. That's my rule. Well, why don't you stop? You can go do this medical... neighborhood free clinic shit on his way to the hallowed grounds cemetery to hold a free clinic. And then when you're done with that, visit the... I don't know if it'll automatically take me there. I'm just going to stick with her. I'm going to stick with her so I don't flub that up. I don't want him to leave too early. Oh yeah, it's not going to be on triple speed now, so we're going to follow him. We're going to watch what Argus is doing. He's just driving to the free clinic that he's holding at the graveyard of all... I don't know why. The graveyard of all places. Why would you hold a free clinic there? That doesn't make much sense. Yeah, let me test you for hepatitis next to dead Margaret Thatcher. I don't know why I thought of Margaret Thatcher. I was just trying to think of a name like lickety split. And for some reason, Margaret Thatcher. Argus is ready to start examining patients at Hallowed Ground Cemetery. The session will last for 4 hours. That is pretty good, I think. Who is this? Diagnose. What's your sign? Looks like you and I were meant to be. She's pretty. Well, sort of. I mean, her portrait, she looked really pretty, but she looks kind of strange this way. What's her name? Who is she? Oh, it's right in front of me. Haley Sumari. Well, sorry. You got VD. Does it tell you what they're diagnosed with? That's what I'd like to know. Oh, she's nowhere near being finished. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be getting married in this episode. I want to make sure that everything stays... You already said that, lady. I want to make sure that that all the episodes stay not too long, not too short as well. Yeah, just be funny and tell friendly stories and things. What a shitty freak. Yes, announce engagement. I know you think we're meant to be in things, but I'm actually engaged and I'm quite happy about this. Thanks, lady. Haley. What else friendly? Complain about werewolf curse? Well, if you're going to complain about it, maybe I will get rid of it. I don't know. Ask about alma mater. And she's like, oh, you're getting married. Oh, good for you. That's, yeah, good on you. Well, I gotta go. I've made enough of an ass of myself. Holy shit. Victor Chesterton. Fort Starch Military School. Haley went. Speak like Yoda, I do. Mm-hmm. Which just makes me think of Game Grumps. One of my favorite videos, like, ever. Why don't you collect these? One of my favorite videos ever is an animated Game Grumps video, and I can't remember who makes it, but the person who makes it is absolutely brilliant because his animation is hilarious. And he recently, so if you go to the Game Grumps YouTube, which I highly recommend. Okay, why don't you go, yeah, it says like the free clinic, but nobody is showing up except for the Haley chick. Why don't you go to the festival? Because your gal's going to be here pretty soon, I think. Couple hours, actually. Not pretty soon, just a couple hours. But if you go to the Game Grumps YouTube channel, which I highly recommend because they are freaking hilarious, they have animated Game Grumps episodes, and it's what they do is they give their raw microphone recordings to people, so that, to animators, so they don't give like I think sometimes they might God, get with it, Holly. I think sometimes they might just do it like based on a whole episode, like a completed episode, but what they do for the most part, it seems, yeah, you know what, he can just get some flowers while we're waiting on her. We'll totally take advantage of this today because we need to buy a few things for the home for this wedding tonight. They'll give the raw files. Ooh, harvest some pumpkins. Yes, we need that. The raw files to animators without the gameplay audio file, so it's just them talking and commentating. And then these animators will make animations, like very short, like little 2-minute animations out of it. And there's this one, I can't remember what it's called, but I think it's called Yoda Jokes or something like that. And it is so fucking funny. Oh my God. Like, if I'm having a really shitty day, I just go to Game Grumps and I check out that one video of Yoda telling jokes, and it's really funny because in the episode, Aaron was saying, it's Aaron and Dan in the newer Game Grumps episodes, and they're doing Super Mario Maker, playing that, and Aaron was saying it would just be really funny if, you know, after he leaves the Force or something like that, Yoda, you know, divulges that this whole time what he really has wanted to do as a career choice is to be a stand-up comedian. So he's standing up on stage, you know, hey, Dan, have I got a joke for you? Right? And it is so funny. It just cracks me up like crazy. So yeah, if I'm having a particularly not so fabulous day, I just put that shit on and I just laugh. Congratulations! Lisa's impressive performance has earned her a promotion to bedpan cleaner as well as a bonus of $312. A hospital full of patients leads to stacks of bedpans that need to be cleaned. The only thing worse than smelling bedpans is cleaning them, but that's no reason to slack. Remember, it's all for the patients. Fabulous. Well, we're not going to be keeping this for very long, this job, but she improved in her job. Good job. Can I get some wildflowers here? It doesn't actually look like there are some. The free clinic has ended. Argus did a fantastic job. No, he didn't. Well, I guess he... They're all waiting at the house. Why would they be waiting at our house? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't even start the wedding until... Ah, shit. Pick the Indian blanket. Pick the sulfur. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Pick the sulfur. Pick the sulfur. I think what we're going to do is, while they're busy picking flowers and things, we're going to close this episode. And beginning of the next episode, we are going to be having a wedding. We only have so much time to be here to pick some flowers, unfortunately. I think Argus is finished with the pumpkin harvesting. No, he is not. So we'll get him to pick some stuff, even though he's probably already finished. Is this considered a puddle or... Yeah. So in the next episode, we will have ourselves a little wedding, and we'll see if actually people show up, because it seems like they've gone to our lot and then like change their minds, which does not make any sense whatsoever, but to each his own. So I hope you're having a fabulous day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one for a big, extravagant wedding, which is not the truth. It's probably going to be very meager and very small, which is actually very, very good. We don't have the kind of money for a giant wedding. So, yeah, it's probably going to stay nice and small and intimate. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Please like, link, and subscribe. Please let everybody you know about my channel. And all of it really helps. All of it is so very appreciated. And we will talk soon. Bye-bye.